Hello, this is Ellery, and welcome to my loot from 10 hours of Nihils, and also I am throwing in a mini guide at the end about how to do them. So to start off, I should explain, for those who don't know, Nihils are a monster you can kill after the Fate of the Gods quest. It's a boss during it, and then afterwards you can choose to summon them for either Slayer or just killing them. And the main drop that you are going after is the summoning ingredient for the Nihil pouches, which are worth a fair amount. So in the background is my drop log on Rune Metrics, which actually came in pretty handy, first time I've ever used it. And as you can see, it says 37 mil about, or 36.7, so pretty close to 37. And at the bottom you'll see several ingredients to make the Nihil pouches. So I'm just talking over some old footage, so that's why it's a little bit old. But here is a price check, and I will also stick a total amount at the bottom. So the first inventory was 37.7 mil, and this next inventory that I'm going to take out is not very much because you cannot trade the summoning familiar ingredients. So here you see me using my talons to make icing feathers, because icing feathers is what you use to make ice nihils. And at the time of this video, ice nihils were the most profitable, and I sold them for about 170k each. So to make the pouches, you use 150 Elder Energy, the Elder Charm, a pouch, and the respective summoning charm. One charge I forgot to take out at the beginning was the Elder Energy, and it ended up costing about 8 mil, so subtract that from the total you see. So onto the mini guide here. The gear you're going to want to wear is just any range gear I found worked. I started off with Armadillo, and at the end I swapped to Void and did most of it with Void. My inventory, pretty basic. Prayer pots for Soul Split and the range Anguish, I think it is. So onto the mini guide about how to do Nihils. To start off, my gear is just pretty well any range gear I found. I start off with Armadillo. I changed to Next gear at one point, and to finish it off, I used Void, and I found Void to be the best. Pretty typical inventory, just prayer pots for Soul Split and Anguish, overloads, that kind of stuff. One important thing you're going to want for your inventory or your equipment is a shard of Zeros. That way all the Nihils do not pile on you. Another useful thing is the Charm Impling, because it will pick up Elder Charms for you and you don't have to do that then. Other than that, pretty typical Spring Cleaner just to get the occasional rare drop table rune drop you get. Sign of Death if you want to be careful. I bring a pack yak with just a random amount of prayer pots. I think it's usually 15 I put in there. The yak is mainly for the scrolls, so you can teleport the talons to your bank. So once you get in there, you're going to want to kill Shadow Nihils, because they are weak to range and they don't have any major special effects that hurt your XP per hour and your kills per hour. And I kind of messed up in this video. You're going to want to turn on Soul Split, Anguish right away. You're going to want to activate your aura, which I usually bring the Sharpshooter. You also want to go ahead and overload, and I found what I did at the beginning was I took a snapshot off the ability bar, because snapshot will aggro several at a time, and that's not what you want. You could be attacking the wrong one. Several people say they kill the Ice Nihils, but I do not like to do that because that Ice Nihils will drain your prayer, and that's not what you want. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want any other guides like this, or loot from 10 hours, whatever, make sure to comment them in the comments, and I will see you later.